Vampyr, 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 vampyr. Do the Batman, Batman. I don't know why it does this. Blackmail in Whitechapel. Because I said I would continue this in the morning, which I didn't do. Let's go out in the afternoon. But it's early afternoon. Shit, I'll have a lot of blueberry. I wanted to see something real fast. I might be able to sprint through it. Honestly. An unknown event happened. Don't know what that event is, but I'm not going. Go back. Really far.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
So I really hope I don't have to refight those boss again. Because that was really dumb. There's just dead bodies around now.
I'm so sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question.
Tell me...
I do.
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crab...
I'm not sure. Strange.
Wait, what?
What do you...
I'm not sure.
When did she die? I don't remember. It didn't kill her.
You believe them?
Yes, I am old and alone, and
How do you feel, Mr...
I would not even accept fresh.
Yes, you do. Please.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for the...
I heard... Maybe you should consider the bigger picture. We may not have the same approach, but my priority is the safety of London's citizens.
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to have a lot on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I heard you are a famous surgeon. Tell me, what did you do to Dorothea? She was so bright, so clever. Then you made her an empty shell.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane. I promise you.
But what happened to her then? After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick, and I had to flee.
What's going on with my green screen right there? Uh-huh. Why? Something going on green screen in general. Every single time I close this damn thing. That's my table. No, I just lost color. Okay. I'll leave it as it's fine. It's better than what it was a second ago. Well, it's disappeared.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Not. Well, this is interesting. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Son of a bitch. Okay, so he died. That was not her. So I think she's upstairs. Oh. I don't think that's gonna end well for me. But I might as well check it out. I don't know if she regains health back. I'm gonna be cheap as I can be with this. So she doesn't regain health back. Which is good news for me. I just let her go back to where she was going. So she's still going back to where she's going originally. I don't know any better. It's gonna just come downstairs, and I did that wrong. I forgot my rage thing was yet to be on full. So I'm guessing if I can get rid of this chick, it won't become critical anymore. Possibly. I don't know how she died though. Let's see if I can get blood this time. Super cheap. Oh, wait a whole minute. I literally cannot fight this. Like, straight on, no. Not at all. This plan is much better than it could have been. Yeah, now it's ready. I'm just glad she goes back to the same spot and faces the same direction each time. Poisoned in some way or form. So she should be dead after this round. Still got half a minute. This is only taking me like 10 minutes so far. Or more. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how long. So I should be done by the time I get to her. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I wasn't thinking she was actually gonna... He was actually gonna swing. Fuck. Oh, that's lame. It was super close. At least now I know I have it. No! Didn't fucking know she blew up. Dude, fucking ran.
Oh, Dorothea. I'm so sorry.
Is there rats around? Knowing me, I probably had to restart this whole damn thing. No! No, 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 I think I think it's done. Maybe. I don't think so. Okay. I think I will go back in there. Oh, shit. So there should be 2 more on the bottom floor. Not weak to shooting, but weak to stabbing. Other one's over there. Let's try this time. This is faster. Well, that's surprising. Fucker. Oh! I really hate that they can latch onto me and I have no way of defending against this. Fucking die. Seriously, die. Supposedly, there's no one should be up here because I did kill her. I did die in the end. And though she would fucking blow up. I don't think I can get anything of hers because she did blow up and I died.
It's locked, all right.
I got another medical voucher. I cleared everything here. I don't think that's gonna matter though. I think it's still critical no matter what. Which is lame. At least Dorothy is gone for good.
Should never have taken up my father's. Fancy buying something.
You never...
Okay, so what I wanted to see.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. And these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
No one ever stood up.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
I think I'm only level 2 for memorization. And I think... Yeah, I'm 2 and he's 4. I didn't understand that before, but that's fine.
Do you need...
I only need you.
Are you healthy? Yeah, you are. Whoa.
Goodbye for now.
I feel like in one, like before the game ends, I'm going to be memorizing and killing everyone. Because you know what? Oh, I need to remove this one. Oh, this is where this kid is.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So,
I'm not
goodbye, young man.
Well, bye.
So,
No,
I'm not-
this is not bye.
goodbye.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Baron. Okay, one way or another.
Ah, what? What is this? This doesn't make me nervous. Well, the stuff I can sell and get more money. Not seeing anyone. Hey, I guess just make it really spooky for me to see if I'm panicking or not. Yeah, that's definitely the dead. That's how you leave. Okay. Let's go back. No, let's... Wow, that was... Let's go back inside. I need to level up. I want to see what all that stuff is about. I want to level up my heal. E. No, confirm. So I don't think I can rely on that completely. Yeah, I know she's dead. I didn't know she was going to die. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait, that sinister particularity of their condition. If I may say so, but for me, that is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What always fascinated me since I started to study them is that the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of trance, an ecstasy. Ecstatic epiphany. Oh my god, that was really bad. Ecstatic epiphany. Said to me once by a Volkhold I interviewed in Moscow. I am convinced that this is an essential element of understanding the nature of condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but it offers them ecstasy. And vampires are addicted to blood, all of them, and it's part of their nature and those among them immortals. Who refuse to submit their appetite by the strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. I have no idea where this is leading me. I just know that I'm opening doors. Oh, I need to go craft some stuff, because I need to craft stuff for fatigue and everything. Oh. Okay, so I wonder if they're back. I know a lot of monsters do reload. I don't know if that's just because I go to sleep or whatever. I'm sure they come back. Not this moment. Okay, where's the bench to craft shit? So I should be able to help people right now. So let's see what I can help with to see if I can get this place safe better. Because as of right now, I have accidentally made someone die. Didn't know that was going to be a cause of what I was doing. But it was. I don't know how you get to this dude.
You again?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor.
So if I help his
Harry
son?
doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. What?
I've always put my son's interests above it.
You really love your son, don't you?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Since the criminal nature...
No one will ever
Do you have any...
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side.
Goodbye.
Oh, actually, no. I need to talk to you.
You
Can I offer you?
keep your medicine.
There is a thin line.
All right. I'll take it then.
Can I offer you my...
The name is
Goodbye.
Okay, so I gotta see about people. So he's in recovery. He's fine for now. He needs help. He's fine. He has a cold and you have fatigue.
Fancy buying?
You never lose. Do you need...
To be honest,
I don't quite...
really? Free?
Oh, he's recovering.
Goodbye for now.
I need to find the Reverend.
It's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. I'll let you go.
Good evening.
It's Father Whitaker, my son.
What do you...
All
quite... What do you...
be?
Rid.
We
What it...
clean.
What...
All
Quite a...
you
Well, what do you...
be?
Rid.
We
What it...
clean.
Tell... You're...
My
Joe's...
vicar.
I have heard...
Oh no! Son of a bitch.
Good evening.
It's
Don't you...
faith gives me.
No doubt.
Blessed be your generosity.
So he should be recovering now too.
I have heard enough.
And then this other dude should be still over here. I'm a good old doctor. That's not what I want. Oh my god. Bastard. I just need to get to this dude, though. If he's still here. Oh, yes he is. Hi.
Good evening. And good evening.
Anything else?
Do you need med...
It may be wise.
I understand your...
The nutrition of my mind.
Okay, so he's recovering now.
I'll leave...
Wait, actually, what's your
Good
memorization
evening.
level?
And good evening.
Do you need med...
Do you...
I don't think anyone would miss this dude. It's just my opinion. Editor. Editor refusal paper. Dear Mr. Neithercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Song of the Defeated City, which we found interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your work, I am sorry to announce that Sycophant Publishing choose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. Well, then change your fucking title. guess I could fucking open this gate. And not have to do that every single time. Am I able to ask this lady more stuff?
Hello again.
5.
Tell me, Camellia, how are... Very well.
She's not gonna get me anywhere. Okay, so let's see. I gotta look around more for people. I'm missing a whole bunch of people. I don't know where this would lead me to.
There is something going on. Good evening.
No.
Sir.
Do you
See?
Good.
Since I get past, yeah, it's gonna be the Whitechapel Road. Trying to find as many people as I can to see if I can help any of them. Like, certain areas are like blocked off to me right now. Is anyone like in the church? Can I get into the church? I thought someone may maybe be in the church, but apparently I can't get into the church, so it doesn't really help me anything. And I know I gotta be careful about sleeping at night, because if I sleep at night, it changes things. So if I haven't completed certain things, then I wasn't thinking about that till like now. No, I went to sleep. I went to sleep. Hi. Well, yeah, I'm streaming again. Is this a new chick?
Don't be shy.
Oh, this is a new
handsome.
chick.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
I slept a good 10 hours. 10 hours. But your health.
Christina, have you been examined?
I don't like doctors or hospitals.
Your line of work has many health risks. What about the clan's health?
You can put...
And you think that would worry me?
I'm thinking about doing a playthrough. It's good but slow. Like, you do a lot of talking to people to get. You can technically skip it.
I assure you,
you just miss a whole bunch of stuff, and then their blood levels lower if you don't do it.
It will happen. Right now.
Okay, we'll do a medical checkup.
It depends.
I'm shocked.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to lying.
So, so there's these not blood level, but blood quality. So if you want to get like a mass amount of experience points, you can go on a mad spree of killing people, by memorizing them and then take them to a specific spot and then draining them of their blood. But to get higher blood quality, you have to do these hint unlocks and then get them healthy. If you don't have them healthy, they lose blood quality, which means you get lower experience points. Thank you for the follow, Z3RT. I'm just thinking that's like R2D2 kind of like kind of thing. But you get, if they get this hint unlocks, it adds blood quality. Pronounced Zert. Oh. I should have guessed that. It's the 3, it's just an E. So you meet a whole bunch of people, and then where they have these pluses means they're recovering. Anyone who doesn't have anything is just healthy. But like I said, if you get their hints and stuff like that, and then you have to get a level of memorize level, which I haven't really figured how to level that up just yet. It's there. As you can tell, this area is really bad because I accidentally killed this lady. Don't know how, but I did.
Christine,
I don't.
Yeah, I know you don't like doctors. I help you though.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
So what happened was that I told her to forget something, and then she just became an empty shell and died. I didn't know her telling her to forget something would cause her to die. She was like a little mini boss.
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
That's kind of how I was. I was like, I don't know how that makes you die.
I've seen your
Like,
type
maybe it makes you kind of depressed that you don't remember, but just move on.
Going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Like, there's some, like, what the hell just happened situations. But there's certain things that don't unlock either, unless you get certain hints.
Tell me about it.
Are you joking with me?
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what
It's on
led
sale
you
right
to
now on
this work.
Steam because of the Steam
Short
sale for
story.
$20, which is
The
actually a
war,
decent price.
exile-
I don't judge you.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money
I want to
quickly.
get this
But
Plague
it is not
game.
your
It looks
concern,
fun.
Doctor.
So I think I helped her.
Do you need it?
You
She's
Goodbye,
recovering.
miss.
So she's another lady I found. I have to figure out where everyone else is because I don't know where they are. Yeah, that one. I was like, the girl with the younger brother. Like, what is that? Yeah, the girl with the younger brother. I think it's actually 2 younger brothers. Is this dude dead? Well, I guess so. I need to figure out how to get into this house. Oh, he's gone. I don't know how you get to... No, he's there. How do you get the fuck... Ah. Yeah, Plague Tale. It's like, it's regular 45, but it's on sale for 33, but I don't think I really should get that game right now when I just bought a whole bunch of other games. Yeah, I heard it's good. I want to level up. I just want to craft. I bought Zoo Tycoon. Trials Rising, Hunter, Call the Wild, Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, Strange Brigade, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Party Hard 2, Pacify, Abduction, Neo Complete Edition, get a Monster Hunter World. Let's see. I know there's another one. Descenders, Dead Island Riptide, Bound by Flame. I know. I spent a lot more than I should have. And then I just got the hum bundle, so that came with 60 parsecs. I don't think that's good. It did come with. Where's the game? What I'm looking for. Well, I have a whole bunch of games. I have too many games. That's the problem. I went to craft. I heard Pacify was pretty fun. No, you don't understand too many games. Like, everyone's pretty shocked about how much games my friend and I have.
Good evening.
He's healthy, okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Well, I want to play with a couple of friends. I'm just waiting for a couple of friends to actually buy it. It's dead. It's dead. The game is Pacify. It's on sale right now on the Steam sale. Steam Summer Sale. I swear to God, I'm gonna end up going back and buying more games. I cannot find a single other person. Who the fuck are you?
Are you all right?
The bastard at the wall next to me.
If you've been hurt,
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Oh, this is a new person. Did you see that man's medication?
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
I know a friend bought Monster Hunter World so we could play together. Maybe he confused you with someone else?
All right.
Sod off, mister.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
How about you fuck off? Okay, you have anemia.
Do you need assistance?
Please.
There you go.
Very funny.
Oh, I just got an achievement. I have healed 10 citizens. That's not what I wanted. She doesn't talk to me. So I haven't talked to him. And apparently, he's sick.
Goodbye.
But I gotta find this dude now. To see if I can help him. But I don't know how to get to him. I'll just know people just randomly disappear real quickly. Where's this Benjamin? Pretty sure this gets me out. Oh, this is not a save zone anymore. That's a save zone. Okay. Where do I find this Benjamin?
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
This just looks all the same, so it's kind of hard for me to figure out where I'm at sometimes. Well, they're back. Okay, well, that sucks.
This is despicable. It's locked.
Not like anyone's here. I wish. Yeah, this ends up leaving. And that's not my goal right now, is to leave. My goal is to meet as many people as I can here.
Joe, how long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Harry.
This is just the sun that I was seeing in here? I guess so. Guess the sun walks up and down?
Good evening, Harry.
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Guess so.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, so I need to find Benjamin Palmer. I'm trying to kill as little amount of people as I can. Just trying to figure out where the fuck he is. So apparently I did see him one point.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
I just gotta figure out where I came from. Cause I saw him when I was coming out. Not that way either. This is fucking ledge somewhere that I saw him shoot someone. The fuck is this?
It's all a bloody joke to you.
Oh, is this Benjamin?
What?
Shooting a
What is-
boy in the middle of this.
What? You...
I'm Dr. Reeve.
No. Look, I'm...
I found him. Your life in London. Tell me about this
What
place.
can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Not a name.
Perhaps.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I will. Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
A gun? How?
I'm not your...
Goodbye.
Whoa, okay.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not, Miss...
Narrow. Ah. Damn.
A gun, alcohol, and a bat.
She have it?
Goody.
I'd like to...
This is me selling it.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Well, I don't have the money, and I need to go back to this place and figure out how to help this dude. But for now, I'm gonna leave and go back and do the story mission.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Really hope I don't have to do this boss fight again. How about this?
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay. How are the people here? Everyone's sick for some reason. So I gotta find everyone, heal them again.
Hey! I'll leave you.
At least one person is healthy. So what about you, dude?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know?
Actually, yes.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
He was also...
Do you need any...
Come on, don't...
What is the Pembroke...
This hospital...
It's more than enough. In any case, the...
Don't be misled by...
What can you...
Summer...
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Yeah, because they could be a practitioner back then.
Any opinion about...
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last.
Is this supposed to be the
rampart
convincing
before
thing?
chaos.
Because I'm doing a poor
Once
job.
more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that.
You don't have to blame her for...
I'm not that kind of man.
Goodbye,
Okay, at least another person's healthy. Let's see. I don't think you're okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need it?
I'm afraid I do. Like a...
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
I don't, because I'm a vampire.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed.
Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Are you
And why not?
But you're not.
You keep...
How is the situation?
You want to hear the sit...
So
I've been an ambulance driver since...
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital?
Go there yourself if you want, but...
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right.
I'd like...
Wise choice.
Nothing I really want from him right now. I just want to make sure everyone's healthy.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was different.
I would burn everything that's in contact with blood at this point.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
Do you require...
I will be fine.
Nurse, you won't be able to help.
I'll try, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse.
Surely I can endure another night.
Is this Dr. Tippett?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Oh, let's do this whole... Okay, can I please go forward? It does this whole thing where it just spazzes out really hard and I have to, What the fuck is wrong with you?
Good evening, miss.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed.
And why do you believe you're
I'm a vampire.
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
That's not...
Do you
I have no need for your medicine.
And what?
I don't need...
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is
I'm a
who am
fucking
delusional.
vampire, bitch.
I'm assuming you must be a...
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies.
Who are these enemies?
I cannot say for sure.
The staff here are not your enemies.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the
for I am a...
I see. Don't...
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I can memorize you, and probably no one would care. But I gotta be careful and figure out everything first.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Wait, I gotta...
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need...
I'm afraid I've
Not under...
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Why do I have to convince him to take medicine? Like, you're sick. Take care of yourself. That's it. Oh, did you say to sit down? Guess so.
Good evening.
Eve.
Soldier.
Not really.
As long...
Don't think you can do much about it.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my
Why luck?
Come on.
Thomas Elwood.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want...
Tell me what...
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole.
Did you start the fire?
No. It's just that I was asleep when...
Oh, so he got burned.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats...
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite harmless.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly...
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
How could children...
What do you think? They saw me. Once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
Your sister's not a child.
You don't know my sister, Agatha.
She doesn't.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day
Goodbye.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with
Good
no
evening, Miss
respect.
Dr. Reed.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk first.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he...
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
But she's different. He's different, though.
You dared to enter this awful place alone.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
He was sick.
What is the Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening
Has the
him?
gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. That Thomas Watts?
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Despair?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Because who wants to be part of this?
Town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Supposedly you're a fucking saint. Personal questions. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why not use the cross against William?
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
So there has to be specific crosses? Made friends since you arrived?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted.
You're in good?
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss.
Why can't I...
Hello again.
Huh. Well, he's healthy.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Guess I can't do anything about this dude. Can I not talk to you anymore? Okay, so who have I helped? 4 people. Okay, so I need to go walk around more and see if I can find more people.
Damn. The pain. Here again.
I'm quite busy.
Thank you for your
I will be right back. I gotta go make stuff. Oh, I got a new weapon. Oh, it only takes one hand. Sweet. I'm a little confused. What just happened? Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, I got a new outfit. That's fine with me.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Not now.
Yeah, it's a vampire game. Vampire game. Trying to figure things out. It's a lot of like going back and forth on things. I already talked to you.
Good evening. Goodbye, Nurse.
So I need to go this way. Help the people here because they're sick.
Good evening.
You're healthy.
Goodbye.
You're healthy. I don't need to talk to you.
I'm quite...
You are
need
fatigued.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Doc.
Well, I'm... Dick. I have my own problems. I'm a vampire, and I'm trying to figure out how to get better from being a vampire.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I have not. Oop, 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 oop. There's a new one. So you see more about your family.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Okay, well... We need you
Unfortunately.
to get better.
Goodbye.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Okay, so now that I've done that, who needs medical attention still? Wherever the hell this dude is and wherever these people are, because I have no idea. Because everyone goes wherever the hell they want. I I don't think I've talked to this dude. Or that lady.
Good evening. I'm
No.
Really?
I don't want to talk.
I suppose that this pain is the
Yes.
Could you at least tell me?
Mortimer.
How
so painful overall. Not really.
I see.
Yes, maybe.
Do you need any?
I'm afraid.
You are not a bird.
And you have my.
I have to.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed?
Well, I'm trying. I can't really do much. Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself?
There's a whole bunch of talking in this game.
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Oh, are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Well, that's good.
May I ask if...
I'm a teacher by profession.
Do you...
Do you... Well, at least your reputation's...
Well, I'm trying to be a good person, and people seem to like to be being dicks. That's fine.
Always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Okay, I can't find these two other people that I would wish to find. Yeah, how the fuck do I get outside?
Good evening, sir.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more.
Is she
of
in
us
here?
with less resignation.
Oh, she is here. It was just... Well, hi.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get better, though. I don't want to be a vampire. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with myself so I can figure out if there's a cure for it. Because I'm a doctor by, later.
You killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more
50
about
shillings.
vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
I want 100 shillings.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Oh, okay.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27.
Okay.
I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Who granted you
And
eternal?
who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
This is not all
Very
true.
well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why did you save
Why did
me?
you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William did not create me?
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Okay, well that's a good to know, I guess.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu caused this, or something else?
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is you
What is it
fear?
you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious?
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Is it a cult?
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
How many vampires are in London?
Many vampires here in London.
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Who attacked me?
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
So they always make someone
Will
by
they all be as
purpose.
affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
So let's head up to my office.
Daily routine.
Sometimes, like, the controls seem to get stuck. I can almost make it. I kind of like how I have a lot more stamina. It's like the increase that you actually get is quite big.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
I don't like this bad news.
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried
this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Okay, so I gotta go attend the funeral. Just unfortunate since I'm the one who caused the death, but whatevs. Get to try this new sword out though.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
It's a cool looking sword. It's been pretty clear.
I cannot enter.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, this is not the way I was supposed to go. Okay. I can go back, it's fine. Level 18 thing, and I got almost brutally murdered by level 24. I kind of want to avoid it. Oh, here's a dude.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are the—
Good evening. Always a call. Not any. What do you mean? No, sir. Do you know the...
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, I'll come back to you later.
It's locked. It's locked.
Is this where they put the dead? Where I'm supposed to go? Yeah. Okay, might as well just kill everyone. Okay. 15. Wow, okay. This sword's great. Supposedly I can find
My dear sister,
a cure here.
I don't know if I have the strength.
I have to.
What do you want?
Well, I'm trying to save you, so just give me a second.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery.
Well, goodbye. I'm gonna come in here.
It's locked, all right. Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Well, I gotta go attend a funeral. Maybe later. Son of a bitch. I did not mean to use what I had just got. Oh! Ah! Well, hello. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, what the fuck? Why does he keep going? motherfucker. I hate these things. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
This is despicable.
Where? I'm not even close yet.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Well, here, I guess.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, I'm sorry for being a shit son who killed my sister. It'd be cool if she could come back as a vampire, though.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was kindness
She
incarnate.
was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many
When
friends,
have we been friends?
loved ones I cherished. pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
Leave?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
I'm gonna fight things. There's no way I'm not gonna fight things. Oh, it's not far from the other one. Oh, I'm going back over there? Just in a roundabout way? I really don't want to go that way. The fuck is this?
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic.
A doctor, you...
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay, let's see if I can do this without attracting attention.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
What the
Shed
fuck
your
are
skin,
you?
Forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Well, I don't know what these laws are.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Wherever I fucking go, there's gonna be something.
Not a good place for a stroll. Stay back, beast!
Oh, fuck off. I'm just trying to get here. That was it.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know
help you, child?
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But
you seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
there are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be a...
I've words for one departed.
Your eyes burn with rage.
Very well, priest.
Open your heart, my son.
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the look.
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you...
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son.
Ask your question.
What would you like her to...
I killed you. There's no excuse.
You have been heard, my son.
That was a random loading screen.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Shit, I didn't leave the cemetery. Let's see. Sick. Find fun. You're sick. A lot of people are sick.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to
Good evening.
shape
What do you know about...
to go?
Goodbye.
Have I not gone this way? Oh, it was locked recently. I want to run for it.
A leech! A leech! God walks with me! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Die for that leech!
Not my desire to face this right now.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you? I am the land. You are our champion.
What are you? Why choose me?
You selected me, chose me, as shall my children yet to come. What is it you seek? This age is sickly. This has something to seek truth.
I really like this dude.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
Oh?
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Talk to Edgar, and then I'm...
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
Not my intention.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
So what's bad news?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients and...
We cannot have the people lose faith.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a...
You mentioned a dead patient.
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Very well.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital.
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
Probably.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Well, let's...
If you don't mind.
I'd be delighted to help you.
Met the strangest creature.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull.
He was a vampire.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm.
You need to be careful, John.
Thank.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be done for till later. I need to eat dinner. I'll go
Sean
for a walk.
Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Really hoping. At least it's not critical, it's just serious now. Okay, so while I am done for now, I will be playing later, and I'm gonna see how far I can get in those 3-ish hours that I play. I don't think I'll finish this before I go back to work, but I'll be able to start it again next weekend, starting Friday, which I had to change my schedule slightly since. Oh no, I can play it next Thursday actually. No, next Friday. No, it's next Friday. Never mind. I keep forgetting. I didn't take Fridays off. I took Mondays off, so I'll be playing Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Saturday night, and possibly Sunday morning. Monday morning. That's 1, 2, 4. Friday night, Monday, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then Monday morning. Six streams. 3 days. Yay. 4 days. So possibly 3 hours each. So 3, 6, 9. So 18 hours in a week. It's pretty good considering that I have to work a full-time job too. So, yeah. And then I'll be going back to that after going back to normal schedule after 4 weeks. So, but for now, I'm gonna end it here, and I will be back later tonight. Bye.